So imagine you're scourging on eBay trying to buy an old Pokemon game to replay. You look at Pokemon Heart Gold and the price is $100. That's okay, Heart Gold and Soul Silver are overrated anyways. I'll just play Pokemon Black and White. After all, everyone hated those games when they first came out. Surely, no one has bought the games. What the fuck? So, I've always seen the types of older Pokemon games people play, but nowadays people don't mention their current price. Pokemon games are expensive for no fucking reason. If you have seen videos about Pokemon price inflation, it's most likely this video that you saw, as it's the only video that goes into detail about the situation we're in, so I definitely recommend to watch. Of course, after you watch this video. Now enough stalling, let's get into the topic at hand. Here we go. Now, back in the day, before 2020, you could buy most these Pokemon games for about $15 to $40, which I thought was wild at the time since I had no money. Most Pokemon fans were invested in the 3DS games, and so the DS games were mostly forgotten for that period of time, and I specifically told myself, once I get my own money, I'd buy these games to go play them again. And I actually haven't played Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Can you believe it? The games are like a decade old. Now fast forward to 2020 and these games are so fucking expensive. What the fuck? Now why is that the case? And before I explain that, if you're enjoying the content right now, why not subscribe? We're halfway to 1,000 subscribers and I hope to make more videos like this in the future. So if you subscribe, I'd appreciate it greatly. Now, back to the video. Well, there are multiple reasons to this, but it all comes back to a bigger reason. Well, Logan Paul, yeah, that guy, was popularizing Pokemon cards, and so neckbeard scalpers decided it'd be worthwhile to scalp Pokemon cards for profit. And some of these neckbeard scalpers migrated to the Pokemon main series games. They buy them for cheap prices and then sell them for ridiculous prices afterwards. Another obvious reason is supply and demand. It's basic economics terminology. These games aren't being made anymore, and so the supply is low, and people want to buy the games, and so the demand is high. And you might be asking to yourself, well, the 3DS Pokemon games aren't being made anymore, and they're selling for cheap prices. So why are the GBA and DS games so expensive? And this is why. Nostalgia. Nostalgia is a big reason for why Pokemon games are so expensive. Most people grew up with the GBA and DS games, and so some of these people are the same people that are butthurt that the transition to 3D is bland and uninspiring, while the GBA and DS games are so inspiring and an experience. Yeah, baby, I just love those pixels. So inspiring. I also love grinding in the older games hours on end. So inspiring. Yeah, nostalgia plays a great factor here. Don't believe me? Well, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky is one of the most popular Pokemon spin-off games, and it goes for more than some of the main series games. Why? While most of these games are expensive, you may see a cheap price, around $20 maybe. There's a good chance it's a Reproduction cartridge. If you don't know what that is, it's a morally shitly made version of the original hardware. Some examples are that most GBA reproductions cannot migrate to the Generation 4 games, and they tend to crash. Worst of all, Voltorb Flip doesn't even fucking work. Now, I would recommend reproductions. No, for the most part. If you can find a good reproduction, it's definitely worth the price. But however, most of them are poorly made just to make a quick buck. And I can already see someone typing, why not just emulate it? Well, a lot of hardcore Pokemon fans would rather play on a cartridge. I don't know why, but there are some reasons. Mainly due to if you find a shiny in a Gen 3 game and you want to transfer to Scarlet and Violet, that's about it. One more thing is that I have to mention is that this shit is an American issue. Japanese Pokemon games go for ridiculously cheap prices. This is one of the reasons to tell that American Pokemon fans and Japanese Pokemon fans are different from each other despite liking the same media franchise. Now, how do we fix this? Well, I have a few suggestions. Remake a game. Don't believe me? Well, Diamond Pearl had a huge spike when the announcement of BDSP happened, but had fallen off after the games were released. Make them some of the cheapest DS games to get. If we ever got an Explorers of Sky remake, you know the price of the original game will plummet. My next suggestion is to just put them on the Switch. Nintendo put Generations 1 and 2 on the 3DS, and while you can't get them anymore, just put them on the Switch. It's not that hard. Come on, Nintendo. It's easy money for you. You guys always have beef with people emulating, so why not just add it to the official hardware already? It's free money. The only other useful suggestion I have, anyway, is to stop buying these games at insane prices, guys. If you don't buy them, prices will go down, I imagine. Nothing else to say, really. Well, that'll probably wrap it up for this video. A little shorter than the previous video essay, but the topic at hand was somewhat self-explanatory, at least to me. Well, anyways, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.